I know.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, 187.
Guys, can you take the towel, please? Guys, the towel. Guys, can you take the towel, please? Guys, the towel.
Well, can I redo it?
Back to the daily grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Kelvin Gastelum, or as Tyron Woodley said, Kelvin Fatsalum, just missed weight with the towel at UFC Shanghai. Holy flying flipping flapjacks. What the fuck's going on here, full-time family? What did we just see? You just saw Kelvin Gastelum. Oh my. Hey, that second time when the dude pulled the towel out and he had that motherfucker gripped. He said, man, I just need 1 more pound. He was yanking that towel. He almost snatched the towel from the towel holders. And the dude said, hey, no, I need the towel. They pulled it. You see Kelvin Gastelum. He had to fucking almost pry that towel from Kelvin Gastelum's hand. Now, this reminds us, of course, of when Daniel Cormier used the towel to make weight versus Rumble Johnson. I forget the UFC. Come on now. I already remembered Rumble Johnson, and I'm off the top of my head here. Give me a break. But Daniel Cormier, as you remember, rested on the top of the towel and made weight versus Rumble Johnson. I don't know why I want to say UFC 206, but it's not, because that was Max Holloway. Okay, you remember that though. Daniel Cormier, Towel Gate, Towel 7, as Tony Ferguson says. You get the point. Daniel Cormier was the first to do this, as we've seen. He made this famous and went on to defend his title. It was a title fight then, which was actually a lot bigger of a deal because it was a main event of a pay-per-view and a title fight. Well, this is the main event of UFC Shanghai, and Michael Bisping, you know, stepped up on short notice to fight Kelvin Gastelum after Anderson Silva failed his second drug test, USADA drug test, and had to be pulled out. So now Kelvin Gastelum's got Michael Bisping as a replacement opponent, and who the fuck would have thought? At 185 pounds, Kelvin Gastelum almost missed weight. Now, I'm glad. As I said, keep in mind, he did end up making weight somehow. He came back, took off his shorts. He had fucking weighted shorts on or something. He forgot to take the rocks out of his pockets. He took off his shorts, and he made weight. So with that being said, fight's still on, and the only thing that would have happened even if Kelvin Gastelum missed weight here was he would have gave 20% of his purse to Michael Bisping, which he had to do versus Tyron Woodley when he missed weight by 10 pounds versus Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley ended up giving him his 20% of his purse back because he's like, yo, I'm not here for your money, I'm just trying to get toward the belt. Well, here Michael Bisping, he might have did the same favor. Michael Bisping's coming off the biggest fight of his life, biggest payday of his life versus George St. Pierre, main event in Madison Square Garden. So Michael Bisping, I'm sure, really doesn't care about that 20%, but Kelvin Gastelum missing weight would have been like, really, dude? He came up from, and I say that because I'm one of the dudes that believe in Kelvin Gastelum. Like, I'm one of the guys that's like, hey, if he gets with the fucking Performance Institute, the UFC's Performance Institute, or one of these, you know, Mike Dolce's, or one of these, you know, known nutritionists that get the job done, you know, hire a high-level nutritionist, Kelvin Gastelum can be one of the top welterweights in the world. But right now he has to middleweight because he kept missing weight at welterweight. So that's why in his last fight versus Chris Weidman, a lot of people pointed out the fact like he really should be at welterweight because he kind of got ragdolled a little bit by Weidman. Now, he almost knocked Chris Weidman out. He did connect on Chris Weidman, but after that, Chris Weidman his wrestling just went to work, and Chris Weidman shown why he's a former middleweight champion, and Kelvin Gastelum is a welterweight that just has weight management issues. Now, this is part on the UFC because what the fuck were they thinking scheduling Kelvin Gastelum's weigh-ins one day after Thanksgiving? I mean, come on. Come on. There should have been a bet on this. Like, is Kelvin Gastelum gonna miss weight the day after Thanksgiving? Come on. I mean, they even tried to fucking hedge their bets by putting his ass in Shanghai. Come on, bro, there ain't no Thanksgiving over there. But I guess somebody sent him a Thanksgiving package or something. He brought him a motherfucking turkey meal. He found something over in Shanghai. This dude did something. He celebrated Thanksgiving, it looks like. And the thing is, if this dude was yanking on the towel or he was holding on the towel and he still missed weight, I mean, I wonder, well, no, because they didn't reweigh him when he was actually yanking on the towel that second time. That's when the guy took the towel. But he missed weight by a pound still using the towel. So I don't know how much the towel really affects guys, you know, how much weight it would take off. That's not the issue here, because Kelvin Gastelum did go on to make weight after he took off his weighted pants, and it is what it is. I mean, it is crazy. I didn't expect this, though. I didn't expect him to give it the old towel try and then go home, you know, it not still work. That was pretty interesting. But I think it's better this way, because if he would have used the towel and made weight, everyone would have been pissed. And actually, I remember, because they changed, you know, everyone was pissed off at Daniel Cormier. Oh, he's a cheater, doo-doo-doo. And then they changed the rules after that. But I think that might have been in New York or something. Was that in Buffalo or something? Yeah. UFC something in Buffalo, because I remember they changed the rules with the weigh-ins after Daniel Cormier's incident. But now these are probably different commissions. That commission probably doesn't have the same rules as the Shanghai commission as far as the towel goes. And you got to remember that he made weight without using the towel. He made weight, you know, with one hand up, like, yeah, I fucking took off. I forgot I had rocks in my pockets. No, all right, man, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you time at in the comments. Man, I'm out, man. He's still got to fight Michael Bisping. Do you guys think this is going to affect his fight versus Michael Bisping? I know a lot of you guys thought I was crazy picking Michael Bisping. Do you think Kelvin Gastelum's bad weight cut? Do you think he had a bad weight cut? Or do you think he just stopped or something? Because usually when people miss weight, they had a bad weight cut trying to make weight. Do you think that will affect his performance tomorrow? Oh, man, it is what it is. I got to set my alarm. You got to remember, these fights are early in the morning. They're on Fight Pass, and they're really early in the morning. Like, the card starts at like 4 in the morning. There's no way I'm making that, but I'll probably set my alarm for, like, I don't know, 6 or 7. Definitely try and catch the co-main event and main event. I want to catch the whole main card, but I don't know if I'll make it. So it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tab in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.